Hello everyone, my name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to share about my first day in high school. I was a bit nervous at first, but also excited. Everything felt new. The school, the teachers, and my classmates. I woke up early to prepare for the day, and I couldn't help but feel a bit anxious. When I arrived at school, I didn't know many people, so I felt a little shy. But luckily, everyone was friendly. I quickly started talking to a few classmates. We even had some laugh together during the orientation. One thing that stood out to me was how different the school felt compared to junior high. It wasn't super big, but since it was all new to me, it felt a bit confusing at first. I had to find my way around, but I soon got the hang of it. Even though I was nervous, the day turned out to be a fun and unforgettable experience. I met some new friends, and I was excited to see what the rest of high school would bring me. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to share about the most embarrassing moment I've ever had. It happened when I was little. I was at a crowded place and I was holding someone's hand. I thought it was my mom's hand, but when I looked up, I realized it wasn't. It was a complete stranger. I was so embarrassed. I immediately let go of their hand and looked around to find my real mom. The stranger must have been confused too, but I was too shy to say anything. I felt so awkward the whole time and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Now, looking back, it's something I can laugh at. It was a silly mistake, but it definitely taught me to pay more attention to who I'm with. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to tell you about a fun day out I had with my friends when I was little. It was a sunny day, and my friends and I went to a swimming pool that had an amazing outbound area. We spent hours there. We swimming, playing, and even trying the fun obstacle courses in the water. It was so exciting. We challenged each other to race in the pool and even tried some silly jumps from the diving board. The best part was when we all did the water games together. We had so much fun trying to balance on inflatable rafts and laughing when we fell off into the water. We were also competitive, but at the same time, just enjoying the moment. By the end of the day, we were all tired but super happy. It was definitely one of the most fun days I've ever had with my friends. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to share about the best day of my life. It was the first time I went to Bali with my mom. We took a flight there and the excitement started from the moment we boarded the plane. We had an amazing day, like exploring the island, visiting many beautiful beaches, and enjoying the travel experience together. One of the highlights was when we crossed over to Nusa Penida and the views were breathtaking. We also visited Pantai Melasti, which was stunning. We didn't get to explore everything in one day, but it was still an unforgettable experience. We spent the whole day out from morning until night, seeing new places and just enjoying the adventure. Although the trip continued the next day, that first day in Bali was definitely one of the best days of my life. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today, I want to talk about one thing I want to get better at, and that was playing guitar. I already have a guitar at home, and I've started learning by myself through videos on YouTube. It's a bit challenging, especially when trying to switch chord or get the strumming right. But even though it's tricky, I think it's really fun and interesting to try. I've always loved listening to music, and the idea of being able to play my favorite songs by myself sounds amazing. It would be so cool to play for my friends or maybe even perform one day. Right now, I'm still at the beginning, learning step by step, but I believe that if I keep practicing, I will get better over time, and I'm looking forward to that progress. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys! Hello everyone! My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today, I want to share how I usually spend my weekend. Honestly, my weekends are pretty simple. Most of the time, I just stay at home, lying down and relaxing. I usually spend hours on my phone, scrolling through social media, watching videos, or just chatting with my friends. Sometimes, if I feel like being more active, I hang out with my family or go out with my friends. We might go to a cafe, walk around the mall, or just eat together and talk. It really depends on the mood and the weather. Weekends are my time to rest and take a break from school activities. Even though I don't always do something special, I enjoy the slow and peaceful feeling. So yeah, that's how I usually spend my weekend. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to talk about why I love my hometown. The first reason is because it feels so peaceful. It's not crowded and there's not much pollution. The air is fresh and the weather is cooler than in the big city. It really makes me feel calm and relaxed when I'm there. Another reason is the people. Most of them are friendly and kind. I feel like everyone knows each other and that makes it feel like home. There are also beautiful places to visit, like rice fields, rivers, or small hills. I love just walking around and enjoying the nature. So yeah, that's why I love my hometown. It's simple, quiet, and makes me feel happy. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today, I want to talk about what I would do if I could time travel. I wouldn't go back hundreds of years or visit the future, but instead I would go back to one simple day when I lost my phone at GBK. I was enjoying the day with my sister, taking photos and walking around. But then suddenly I noticed my phone was gone. If I could go back to that moment, I'd be more careful. I would keep my phone deep inside my bag or maybe not take it out so often. I remember feeling really upset because I had so many photos and memories on that phone. I learned to be more mindful after that, and I think time travel would be useful, not to change big history, but to fix small mistakes that matter to us personally. So yeah, that's what I do if I could time travel. Thank you very much for listening and see you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to tell you about my favorite childhood memory. It happened when I was still very young, maybe around 6 or 7 years old. I remember going on a family trip to the beach. We played in the sand, collected seashells, and ran around near the water. I was so happy, even though I got wet and full of sand. The best part was building sandcastle with my parents and laughing a lot with my siblings. We also ate snacks and took pictures together. It was such a simple day, but I felt so free and excited. Even now, every time I think about it, I feel warm inside. That memory reminds me of how fun and carefree childhood was. So yeah, that big trip is my favorite childhood memory. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Aulia Kinanthi from class 10B. Today I want to share what I love about being a teenager. Being a teenager is not always easy, but there are many things I enjoy about it. One of them is freedom to explore who I really am. I get to try new hobbies, meet different kinds of people, and slowly discover what I want to do in the future. Another thing I love is the connection I have with my friends. We laugh, support each other, and make so many memories together. Whether it's at the school, on trip, or just chatting online. I also like that I can start making my own choices, like how to spend my time or express myself through style, music, or idea. It feels like a time to grow and learn more about the world. So yeah, that's what I love about being a teenager. That's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys.